Today we're addressing debt consolidation or credit restoration and loan modifications. I mainly want to concentrate on debt consolidation. Just today I was talking to one of our clients. She was being reviewed for the Making Homes Affordable. Therefore I said to her that she needed to, actually she has an FHA loan, and the thing with FHA loans is this: if your living expenses, your housing expenses and your living expenses are beyond 55% when compared to your gross income, that is an issue for FHA loans and only FHA loans. Because if your total expenses, the sum of that, are higher than 55% of your gross income, they will deny you under FHA guidelines for your Making Homes Affordable under the FHA guidelines. So I was talking to her today and she said, well, I know, Carlos, that when you first told me this about debt consolidation, it was because I was doing the FHA modification, Making Homes Affordable. I said, yes, that's true. However, since they denied me because I'm beyond 55%, and now they're trying to do a traditional modification, what should I worry about the debt consolidation? Well, I said, well, it's simple. You're right. Your debt was so high, and although at the beginning I told you this may be an issue, and you decided not to do your debt consolidation, but then I said, you know, your debt is so high that you still have an issue. You're high risk to these banks. But taking all of that aside, even if you're not doing a modification, understand that the main reason we default on the mortgage is not necessarily the main reason. It is not because the mortgage is too high, but because we have other obligations that we must meet and causes us not to be able to pay at all. So something's got to give. So basically I said to her, even in a traditional modification, you are still faced with high credit card debt. That's her main problem, credit card debt. And I said, if you consolidate your debt, you will reduce that payment. So regardless of what, if they can reduce your mortgage payment for $400 or $500, but you can reduce your debt through consolidation another $300-400. She has a lot of debt. If you can reduce it $300 or $400, your savings are even higher. And I said, think about this. Your percentage, the compounded percent that you pay on your credit cards, if you have a debt of $5,000 and you're paying just over minimum, you're going to be paying that debt 12-15 years. And by the time you're done paying it, you would not have paid $5,000. You would have paid about $12,000, maybe more. And during that time, if the banks consider you to be high risk, all they have to do now is send you a letter up front telling you that they're going to increase your interest rate to 24.99. They did it to me once. Bank of America is notorious for doing this. They did it to me. Or they can freeze your credit line. Now, the issue with her was not freezing her credit line because she's almost topped out on her credit cards. But she said, well, you know, it's difficult for a single woman to not have credit cards. And I said, well, that's true. However, if you're maxed out and all you can afford is your maximum payments, or I'm sorry, your minimum payments, then you really can't even use your credit card. So what you need to do is consolidate your debt so you can keep your home. You still have a 12-year-old child there, and you want to make sure you have an opportunity to keep this home and reduce your obligations so that you can make ends meet. And the reality is that if she does that, it'll help her in the long run. So loan modifications and debt consolidation go hand in hand. Now, you don't have to consolidate or reduce your debt to get approved for a modification. All I'm saying is, this is something that you should consider. In our website, we have people that we've worked with our clients. Now, again, I've mentioned in my other videos, we've processed over 800 loan modifications and short sales in addition to that. We have probably processed well over 1,000 short sales in the 4 years we've been doing it. Many of those people do debt consolidation or credit restoration. We have chosen the best company we feel would serve you best. You can have your own company, but you should take some action and reduce your debt as well. In it, we have a guide that you can download, an ebook about debt consolidation or credit restoration, and which will help you. So please keep in mind, debt consolidation helps you regardless whether you're doing your loan modification, whether you do it under Making Homes Affordable or any modification. And I hope this helps, and wait for our next videos as well.